right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give praises to Yahawah, by Sham, Yahawashi, by Sham, Rakakadash. I also want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all the Akim out there on the streets and on the unicorn, pushing this truth and sincerity and without charity. Shalom, Akim, and Shalom. All right. Tonight, I just want to touch on this article because it is a definite sign of the times, okay? All right. The name of this article is More Than Half of Americans Want the Government to Censor Speech. I found this article on blacklistednews.com, okay? And it says the results of a new survey are truly disturbing. And that's right, and it should be disturbing to you the conservative ones, okay? The ones of you that believe in your so-called Constitution, okay? Because this is a direct violation of your Constitution, okay? And it says, I'll carry on. It was discovered that more than half of Americans want themselves, others, and the media censored by the government. Unfortunately, instead of learning from history, people are actually asking for a repeat of Nazi Germany or the gulags of the Soviet Union. And what's coming to America is going to be worse than both of those ever could have dreamed of being. All right, Babylon, when Babylon started committing human, what you people call it, human rights violations. When they started just laying people out, kidnapping people coming up missing, man. Just know, man. Y'all gonna believe then, because we've been telling y'all that the chaos is coming, man. America is gonna be one of the worst places to be when Jacob's trouble kicks all the way off. Right? It says the First Amendment, which guarantees Americans freedom of speech, should be overhauled to reflect current cultural norms, according to 51% of the respondents to a survey published on Wednesday by the Campaign for Free Speech. Yeah, so that's crazy because, normally with these people with these surveys, it'd be some type of biased agenda when they be promoting their findings. But in this case, the name of this group is Campaign for Free Speech. They're reporting that these people don't want free speech, man. Okay, and that's just it should for the brothers that know what's coming, man. This is a huge confirmation because we know what this is really truly referring to, man. And I'll get some scriptures on there a little later. It says I'll just get to some more pertinent parts. It says history will continue to repeat until humans learn the lessons of the past. And hey, in a sense, that's true. But understand this: we, the Israelites, what we finna go through. We finna learn our lesson, and there ain't gonna be no repeats. Okay, when the true ruling powers they get back in this earth, when we get back to power in this earth, man, understand, man. It ain't gonna be no more cycles of you heathens ruling again and you messing up the earth. Okay, pushing your BS laws on the world. Oh, that ends, man. Okay, so with that, I'll carry on. It says censorship is always necessary for tyranny to thrive. Okay, and that's what's pretty much is gonna go down, man. Because America, the government is realizing, man, they're losing a grip on this society. And the last string is the fact that you people still believe that your money is worth something, and you don't even realize that you are in a very bad economic recession, man. And it's already begun, okay? And people, your so-called pundits are expecting the big hit where everybody realizes it and feel it in 2020. But hey, I'll carry on. That's all prophecy, man. The more, it says the younger respondents were, the more they supported overhauling the law to restrict speech. However, college graduates were the least likely of all educational groupings to support the restrictions. Okay, indicating that the increasingly regulated speech environment at American universities may be backfiring in some cases, producing adults who cherish their rights because they know what it's like to be deprived of them. And that's right, man. But hey, America, this country is full of dummies, man. Even the ones of you that go to college, okay, even though they tried to give some brownie points to the so-called educated members of society, guess what, man? All of you are idiots, man. And the Lord's going to show you, man, in Jacob's trouble. He's going to show you people just how much you know and what you don't know, man. He's going to break your whole, he's going to break pride and kill out here. And that's what the Lord going to do, man. I'll carry on. It says, what was also horrifying is that over half of millennials believe hate speech should be against the law. Now, brothers, what we know about that, man? The famine coming, man. Because what we teach is deemed hate speech to you people, man. Okay, although we stick strictly to the Bible and we explain what the Bible is saying. But you people get mad at what the Bible say, man, which is going to ultimately lead to you banning the Bible. It's going to be bad, like that movie V for Vendetta, man. It's going to be on that level, man, with the censorship and the oppression. I'll carry on. It says, should be, I'll read that again because that was a heavy piece of news there. What was also horrifying is that over half of millennials believe hate speech should be against the law, though no definition of hate speech was given. And the reason why they can't give you that, man, is because these millennials, they're snowflakes, man. They soft. Any and everything offends them. You raise your voice too loudly, you offended them. You speak too softly, you offend them. Hell, you wear something they don't like, you offended them, man. So that's why they can't really define it, man. And that's one of my main mottos with checking these people in the world, man. Yo, make them explain their BS. They can't, man. They're not articulate, man. Americans are idiots. Literally, you cannot explain yourselves. You can't explain your ideology and deep thought, man. Because nothing. But and the reason being is because you're just cattle, herd, man, and your masters treat you that way, man. Look at your educational system. Look at your healthcare system, man. Look at the moral composition of society, man. Just take a look, man. All you gotta do is reflect, man. Hey, what the Lord said, know ye not your own selves. Hey, think of you so-called heathens. I ain't gonna say so-called because you are heathens, man. You people, okay, that are not Israelites. Because, hey, yo, brothers, we know what's going on, man. I really don't need to explain it further, man. I'll carry on. It says most of those who want a ban on such speech consider jail time an appropriate penalty. Okay. Although female respondents were the least supportive of such draconian sentencing, according to a report by RT. Okay, and that's what it's gonna come to, man. Hey, that's why the Lord said that. Hey, some of us are gonna be thrown in prison, man. We was gonna be there 10 days, but it was just a number, an expression of how long you're gonna be in there. But hey, we're supposed to strive for the truth unto death, man, because it's gonna get that serious for what we're saying, man. About what we're saying, brothers gonna have to really, in that day, man, they're gonna have to really stand behind what they mean, man. They're gonna have to really stand with the Lord, man. I'll carry on. It says, and it isn't just the free speech of their fellow Americans that some people want to be censored, They also want what is essentially state-owned media. In fact, 57% of respondents support government action against newspapers and TV stations that publish content that is biased, Salakia, inflammatory, or false. Now, yo, everything we talk about is let them tell it biased, inflammatory, and false. Let them tell it, man. All right, they slap us into that category, man. But yo, it is what it is, man. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing with it just fulfill prophecy. As the Lord Yahawashi said, man, you can do nothing against the truth, only for the truth, man. So yo, they pushing for it though. But this is a reflection. Don't get it twisted. Okay? Just because this is talking about a survey, understand the government want the same thing. Okay, it's a spirit behind it. All right. I'll finish with this paragraph and I'll get a precept and explain what I'm referring to. All right. It says, I'll carry on. That means the government will get to decide the official narrative. Okay. And those who have evidence otherwise or dare to speculate against the government will be kidnapped and forced to spend time in jail. And that's coming, man. That's coming, man. You know, and it's no coincidence that most of these snowflakes feel that way, man. Most of the American people feel that way. There's a spirit behind it. And with that, I'll get a precept. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 2. And it says, Shalaki, Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 2. And it says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man? So, well, I'll explain the first part. It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. They all in agreement, man. They're all in one. All right? They're all in one body. They believe in one ideology, man. They're all in agreement. I'll carry on. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. So the people are just like the ruler, man. If the ruler is wicked, they gonna be wicked, man. If the ruler have a way of thinking, the majority of the people are gonna feel the same way, man. Okay? And that's what's going on. The American government been wanting to censor, to take away the First Amendment rights for a long time. They have culled and cultivated a society that is pushing for their agenda, man. Okay? But yeah, this is all just a sign of the times, man. This is all prophecy, okay? All right, because all this means is the Lord's words is about to get shut down. You know, the message, the gospel, the grace period is about to get shut down, man. Okay? And I'll get an infamous precept. This is Shalakia. This is Amos 8 and 11. It says, behold, the days come. And that's right, man. We're approaching them times, man. The Lord said, look at it. All right? Saith the Lord power. Okay, Yahawah, man. That I will send a famine in the land. Okay? Not a famine of bread, nor of a thirst for water, but of the hearing of the words of the Lord, man. That's right, man. The words of Yahawashi, man, that you ain't going to be able to hear them anymore. Okay? The Bible is going to be closed. The understanding of the Bible is going to be closed to you people when they kick in this full censorship, man. Okay, our videos, the true prophets of the Lord, their videos are going to be shut down, man. Along with all you jabronis out there that think you know anything about the Bible, okay, and all you other jabronis that have your religions and what you believe and whatever the case may be, man. If it's contrary to the government agenda, man, they're gonna shut you down, man. But this is ultimately gonna lead to the famine of the word, man, which is a great sign, man, that we are either in Jacob's trouble and it's about to get real ugly and real out here, or it's the beginning. Okay, in the very beginning, But with that, I don't want to make this too long. This is beautiful. You keep on being in agreement. Okay, y'all are fulfilling prophecy. Okay, and it's beautiful. It means it's almost time to go home. With that, Lord willing, this was joyous news to brothers, and it was edifying to the young ones. And with that, shalom.